I wanted to talk about something that I've experienced myself. Because I've experienced it myself, I can identify the signs, and if maybe you can see somebody like this, and be able to help them through the situation. So, when I was on the streets of the downtown east side, there is a prevalence of a new substance called xylazine. And what xylazine is a tranquilizer, and what that can do is cause amnesia, like to the point where you do not know who you are, you do not know your name, you cannot walk, you cannot talk, and it is terrifying. You wake up in a place where you have no knowledge of anything. Like it's like you're a newborn child at that point. Like you know nothing. And it's terrifying. It's one of the most terrifying experiences that I've ever had in my life, to be honest. Especially because uh you're so vulnerable. Like it is like peak vulnerability. And one of the things that I've noticed is with that substance becoming more prevalent in the scene, is that I've seen it happen more often. I remember one time I saw this man walking around aimlessly, and I stopped him, and he was like, "Who am I?" And I knew right then and there that he was experiencing tranquilizer amnesia. So basically, what I do is you stop them, and you uh, like tell them, like, listen, I need you to do this for me, okay? Take a deep breath. What is your name? And they will, every single time, like 9 times out of 10, will straight up say to you their name. I know, like, they say, "Who am I?" because they are confused, but it is the first thing that comes to you. Like, it is the first thing that you remember before anything. And it has always helped every single time that I've seen somebody in this situation before. Say, "What is your name?" And what happens when you do that is, like, what will like everything comes back. It's like a Rolodex, like like all of your memories come back from that. What is your name? And like, do you know your birthday? Like just asking simple, basic questions that can help for sure. And like, what happens is like the initial tranquilizer amnesia lasts for about 5 to 10 minutes after like initially coming back to consciousness. But like straight up, it has like helped me. I've seen like other people too. Like if somebody comes to you and says like, well, where am I? Who am I? Like, or they look like they are like horrified, and they have just woken up from like being unconscious. They are experiencing amnesia, and it is due to the xylazine. And it like it is honestly one of the most horrifying things. Like just being patient with somebody in a situation like that, like is worth its weight in gold. Like it's honestly like it means a lot to somebody, because they're the like they don't know why they're there. And a lot of the times when they're waking up, like their phone is stolen, their wallet is stolen, like they have been put in a situation where they were uh like taken advantage of. Like I remember that John guy, uh the one that I was like, "What is your name?" Straight up, he I ran into him like 3 weeks later, and he's like, "You have no idea what you did for me in that moment." And when he woke up, everything of his was stolen from him. Like he had no money, no wallet, no nothing. Like thankfully I had a phone at that time, because like on the streets it's really hard to like have a phone. I was able to like help him get to where he needed to go. And yeah, he came to me and was like, "You have no idea how much of an impact that you made for me in that moment." Like it was just like in a place where there is so much hatred and such low like vibration, like mindset and like life and living, that it was just nice to have somebody. Because like the thing is, like I had empathy because I knew exactly what it was like to be in that situation. And like I had friends, and I would see them and they wouldn't know who they were, and I knew exactly what that was like. So just to take 5 minutes to sit with someone, to be like, "Hey, are you okay? Like, what is your name?" Or like you another time, like I remember this guy, I think his name was like Sebastian or something. He was like this Ukrainian guy, and he got into the like harder stuff, and like because there is harder things than fentanyl, like for sure. And He didn't know who he was. And I said, what you're experiencing right now is tranquilizer amnesia. You will know who you are. Like, tell me, what is your name? Like, what is your name? And eventually uh, it happened. He was fine again, but it takes time. And I don't know. If you just like, if you ever see somebody in a situation like this and you're thinking like, that this person is being irritated, like they're irritating you, like you don't like it, it's making you uncomfortable, just like try to look at it from like, what if you were in their position? Because I know what it's like to be on both sides of the fence, to be like, oh, this is like a burden, on like my situation, and like think about it from their perspective, because like a lot of us don't like want to be there. Eventually, we hit this point where it's like all we know, right? So I don't know. Try to be mindful about it.